The Redmi 9C sits right in the middle of the main Redmi 9 and the Redmi 9A. As at the review, the 9C starts at $111 on AliExpress and offers Mediatek Helio G35 CPU, Google Android 10 based on MIUI 12 and available in either 2GB RAM with 32GB room or 3GB RAM with 64GB room. Since the launch of the first Redmi smartphone announced back in July of 2013, this is the first time Xiaomi has added a C variant to the series. But what is so special about the Redmi 9C? Hi everyone, Steve here from Droid Africa, and in this review, I'll be telling you 4 things I like about the Redmi 9C and 2 other things Xiaomi could have done better. Coming up. The Redmi 9C is available in Twilight Blue, Sunrise Orange and Midnight Grey, which is the color we got in the box, along with a 10-watt wall charger, micro USB 2.0 cable, SIM ejector pin and a multiple language user manual. Nothing else is included in the box. No earpiece, no screen film, not even a TPU silicone, which could have helped the device from dangling back and forth on hard surfaces. Now here are the 4 things I like about the Redmi 9C and 2 things that could have been better. But before we get onto that, I am currently targeting 1000 subscribers, and if you've not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, as it will help me a long way in making awesome tech reviews like this one. Now here we go. Things I like with the Redmi 9C. One of them is the build quality. My thought at first was, well, since the Redmi 9C already has a capable entry-level CPU, the build quality might be one of the areas Xiaomi might want to cut costs, but that was not the case. The device feels pretty solid in the hand, from ports in the basement, the triple card slots on the left-hand side, to the volume rockers, the power button and even the rear components, all feels pretty knitted together. Although the back is plastic, but the spiral textured rear panel helped increase its grip. The second thing I like about this device is the OS that powers it. Unlike the Redmi 9, the 9C runs on MIUI V12 based on Android 10 out of the box. One thing I loved about MIUI 12 is the UI animation and transitions, right from the lock screen down to almost every aspect of the phone. But this same benefit is also the downside of the OS, especially on an entry-level smartphone like the Redmi 9C. Transiting in and out of applications sometimes make the device feel slower than competitors offer with even quad-core CPU. This does not mean the 9C is in any way sluggish. Even with the animations, the device is still smooth, but if you belong to the need for speed jiggy folks, you might want to disable animations from setting. Just head over to Settings, Accessibility, Remove Animations, and your device should be smoother. Don't expect stock Android experience on MIUI. Instead, you'll be benefiting from extended customization and UI personalization that is not present on stock Android. And you also get consistent Android updates too. For example, while the review was on, I was notified of MIUI v12.0.1.0 updates via OTA, bundling in Android security patch for the month of September. These are few of the benefits you may not get on other devices within this price point. And talking about price, it is actually the third thing I like about the Redmi 9C. At $111, the device is among the cheapest phone running Helio G35. There are just 2 smartphones with this CPU, by the way. The processor has 8-core CPUs clocked at 2.3 GHz, accompanied by PowerVR GE8320 GPU. A review unit has 3GB RAM, and benchmarking the CPU puts the Redmi 9C a little under 100k in Antutu score. There were other benchmark apps I tested, which you can find in the written review on our site, link in the description below. In real-life use, the 9C proved to be more than just an entry-level smartphone. It ran fairly fast and loaded all apps I threw at it. I could even play some games like FIFA 2020 and other games without any issue. While playing games, the device did warm up marginally, but it was totally okay. Then I was able to play games, watch videos and did other stuff on the Redmi 9C for hours without worrying about battery. And yes, that is the 4th thing I love about the device. It has a large 5000 mAh battery which keeps you going for a fairly long time. All of these sound great, right? Well, there are two other areas which I think Xiaomi could have done better. One of it is the camera department. The Redmi 9C shipped with 3 camera sensors at the back, a 13 megapixel main lens, a 2 megapixel macro, and a third 2 megapixel depth sensor, while a single 5 megapixel lens sits in the notch up front. I tested out both of these sensors and sincerely, I was not impressed. In broad daylight or in a well-lit environment, the Redmi 9C did produce clean and fairly sharp pictures. But where the trouble begins is when you step indoors or into a poorly lit environment. And the main reason for this is because the 13 megapixel sensor at the back of the phone comes with f2.2 aperture, which could not take in much light in low light snaps, and unfortunately the single LED flash at the back did not help much. Image quality is still decent considering the price, but it could be better. Here are some camera samples from the Redmi 9C. More samples in the written review on the site. What else could have been better? Display. The 9C sports a 6.5 inches screen with 720 by 1600 pixels. It has a notch overhead and comes with 20:9 aspect ratio. This display is both bright and sharp during indoor use, but it is not suitable for use under direct sunlight due to weak brightness needs. These were the two issues I had with the Redmi 9C, but both issues were well compensated for by the build quality, the battery performance, and most especially the price. Hopefully Xiaomi will do it better in the upcoming Redmi 10 series. So the question now is the Redmi 9C worth your money? Absolutely. But is it the best phone you can buy at this price point? Perhaps. But for me, I'd rather add $15 and pick the more premium Redmi 9. But if your heart goes for the 9C, trust me, it won't be a wrong choice. In either case, thanks for watching. Ensure to hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you up in the next one.